In 2017, I decided to attempt the Javelina Jundred 100-mile trail race held at McDowell Mountain Park outside Phoenix, Arizona for the third time. My two previous attempts resulted in a 28-hour, 40-minute finish 2 years ago, which also happened to be my first 100-miler, and a 29-hour, 10-minute finish last year. Only about half of the people who towed the starting line will finish the race each year. As I looked back to my struggles in previous races, I decided to incorporate more heat training and come up with a race day nutrition plan to help me succeed. Although I don't have as many miles under my belt this year due to plantar fasciitis, I feel my training has been more focused and I know the course well by now. Plus, I am strongly motivated by not wanting to run in the heat on the second day, which means I will need to finish in under 28 hours. The race is a loop course consisting of about 20 miles with 4 aid stations each lap. Runners visit each aid station a total of 5 times each, which is why you may hear me talking about an aid station multiple times throughout the video. I made this video to document my experience running a 100-mile trail race, the ups and downs, and some of the thoughts that run through my head. So let's take a look.
Hi, babe. Bye, babe. Bye, babe.
Jacob. Oh.
Okay, Javelina 100 2017. Almost mile 2.5. The sun is coming up, and just trying to make sure I stay relaxed this first lap. Tend to go out too fast and then crash at the end. So just telling myself to relax, relax, relax.
Here I am catching up with Gordy Ainsley, first ever Western States 100-mile finisher, who appears to be running with a handheld and half a loaf of bread. I'm not so sure about that race nutrition strategy.
Hi there, we're at mile 6. I'm a little ahead of schedule, so I'm just going to walk for a bit, have a bite to eat and drink, and kind of relax. It's beautiful out right now. Having a great time. 94 more miles to go. No problems, nothing really to report. Just trying to relax and have a good time. Alright, 10-mile check-in, still feeling good. Starting to warm up a little bit. I caught up to my buddy Steven here from Colorado. So we've been running the last couple of miles together. Taking it easy, pacing ourselves. Making big plans for our finish. Should be coming up on Jackass Junction aid station here in about half a mile or so. It'll be pretty tame during the day, but oh my gosh, it's a disco party at night. Still feeling good, eating, drinking, staying relaxed, talking with Steven. Alright, I'll check in again. Okay, 12-mile check-in. Still feeling good, have a little niggle in my left knee. Not super concerned about it. 12 miles, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Feeling good. Soaked my neck towel here at the last aid station. Certainly getting warm. The hardest part out here for me is to make sure I keep eating, because I get so focused on running and my time and the heat and whatever's going on that sometimes I forget to eat. And if you don't eat, then you don't run. So for sure, make sure I'm eating and drinking. Listening to The Girl Who Loved Tom Gordon right now by Stephen King. That makes the time go by. Making sure I take time to enjoy the Sonoran Desert. Hello, runners. Where are you guys from, Texas?
Atlanta.
Atlanta, oh, okay. Atlanta. More crazy runners out here. So far, I have seen Gordy Ainsley. I think I got a little bit of video of him running with his loaf bread. Not really sure what that's about. Not too long ago, I got passed by what looked like Manuel Luna from the Tarahumara. Yeah, the 100Kers are making good time right now, passing us. Anyways, I will check in again soon. So there goes my buddy Steven. We got separated at the Jackass Junction aid station. I thought he'd already left out, but I guess he was still there because he just passed me. 14 miles, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Still feeling really good. Not much to report. Just taking it easy in a gradual downhill section here. Still trying to remember to take it easy and not bomb down. There's really no reason to bomb down this in your first lap. So, I'm looking forward to the second lap. Actually, wait. Which lap do I get the popsicles? Might be the third lap I get the popsicles. But anyways, I do look forward. There's a phantom cooler that appears out here with Otter Pops in the middle of the heat, and it's just to die for. It's great. It's one of the highlights between that and the Jackass Junction aid station. Anyways, I'm going to scooter-poot on down this little hill, and I'll check in with you guys again soon. Okay, mile 16 check-in, 3.5 hours, about 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Not too worried about that. Still taking it easy, nice and relaxed. Had some peanut butter jelly sandwich and some watermelon and some Coke. Of course, not cocaine, not that kind of race. Coca-Cola at the last aid station. Haven't seen any avocado yet, so I'm a little concerned about that, but I did buy one yesterday while I was in town. So I know I have one back at headquarters. Christy will have that waiting for me, and she'll be heading into town later today to do whatever it is that crew and pacers do. I think she's planning on getting a haircut and a pedicure today. I like to treat my crew and pacers right so that they take care of me. It's a give-give situation there. Happy wife, happy life. Feeling good. It's good out here. Not too hot yet. Just dumped my towel again at the last aid station. This first loop here is a little bit longer than all the rest of them. So I have about 6.5 miles to go to get back to headquarters. Feel good. I just feel like I'm gorging myself. Eating is a chore sometimes during these ultra races. You just feel like you're stuffing food in. This is what ultra running is about right here. We're crazy. Tarahumara runners. Don't recognize him. Okay. Mile 18 check-in. 3 hours, 55 minutes. Not a whole lot to report. I'm still feeling good. Trying not to feel too good, though, because she's looking good. Good job. I'm eating my peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah. Trying not to be too optimistic this first lap. Keeping all the emotions in check. It's really hard not to run when you feel good and to save yourself for later. Last year it was like almost 10 degrees hotter. Had quite a few medical emergencies out here due to the heat. So hopefully we all learned our lesson from that last year. Again, it's about almost 10 a.m. Not too hot yet. There's a nice little breeze. Oh, sorry, I was getting out of your way. So yeah, not a whole lot else to report. I'm gonna try one of these. What is it? Something marshmallow goo. Toasted marshmallow goo. I'm gonna try that. I haven't used a goo in forever. I have a hard time swallowing them traditionally, but they're really easy to digest. And as it's getting warmer out here, I'll need that. And I haven't seen any avocado in the aid stations, and that's usually my go-to fuel for these races. Give you a little view view of the Sonoran Desert here. It all pretty much looks like this. Yeah, dry and dusty. So yeah, I'm gonna try to scoot here a little bit. Shout out to Lisa Wilson. I think I'm wearing so much stuff you can't really see, but she loaned me this Runner's Roost Lakewood, Colorado singlet for my good luck charm today. So representing that, thank you, Lisa. And I started my race in these Merrell Trail gloves. Shoes, absolutely love them.
All right, guys, I'll check in a couple miles. 20-mile check-in. 4 hours, 24 minutes. Still ahead of schedule. It's warming up though. I've slowed down these past couple of miles on purpose. I got a little over 2 miles to get back to headquarters. The toasted marshmallow goo was delicious. Definitely have to get more of those. It's getting warm, not too bad though. I feel like I did a better job of heat training this year. Last year I spent most of the summer up in the mountains biking and running and such, and just had a miserably cold summer, and then came down here and tried to do this 100-miler in like 98-degree weather. So hopefully I will come in under 28 hours and I don't have to run in this heat again tomorrow. Still feeling good. Looking forward to seeing Christy in a couple miles.
Now you're pushing me the wrong way. I'll fill up now. Will you do water? Yep. Thank you. Or take Gatorade. Gatorade, please. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for being out here.
Thank you for being out here. You're doing all the work.
That's good. Thank you. Thank you.
Run a mile for me.
Yes, ma'am. You got it. What's your name?
Carol.
Carol. The next one is for you.
All right.
I will trade you one vanilla orange for toasted marshmallow.
You just said it toasted all marshmallows.
So good. I tried it the first time today. Is there any avocado?
You don't have them right now.
Nobody has avocado. Okay, I'm gonna need you to run into town if you can.
Feet care here. I got no problems yet. I don't want any problems. Where's your little card?
Yeah, it didn't make it.
Okay, I'll grab it. Want some soda water?
an avocado for you too.
Where'd you get that?
I had it filled at the restaurant I had breakfast at because they charged me $3. So I'll make the best of it.
Okay. This should be the only other card that doesn't quite make it. Oh, it's not going to clip on anyways.
No, but I did poke a hole in it if you want to try.
Oh, did you?
Do you want to put it on here in the carabiner? Avocado?
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to go, but I need some glide first.
Did you put sunblock on your face?
Not yet. Continuously developing over here.
Any changes for lap 3?
I don't believe so. Feel good. I feel like I'm staying calm, and even though I'm early, I don't feel like I was never out of breath that route, that lap. So. I'll go forward. Okay, mile 24 check-in, 5 hours, 25 minutes. Still feeling good. These ultras can be deceiving because you feel so strong at the beginning, and you have to remember to go painfully slow at the beginning. It almost feels like in order to save some for the end. But so far so good. Feel great. Heat's not affecting me so much as it did last year, so that's good. Looking forward to the popsicles still, the Otter Pops. Really hope they're out here. Yes, I'm out on lap 2. This will be my hottest lap. Should be getting in around 5:30 this evening, so if I can make it through this lap, I think I'll be good. Just trying to be smart, stay hydrated, stay fed. Picked up a couple more of those toasted marshmallow goos. Pretty stoked about that. Yeah, having a great race so far. I will check in with you guys again. Alright. 26, basically 0.2 miles. Basically 6 hours. I don't think that's gonna qualify me for Boston. This is a kick-ass race. Era Viper running is just so organized, so runner-centric. All the volunteers are runners. Just went through, I think that one's called Coyote Camp or something like that, aid station. And it's being manned by Surprise Running Company. Doing a phenomenal job out here. Anyway, this is a Western States qualifier, and it's one of the reasons I'm out here. So 26.2 miles of pavement in Boston, or 100 miles of trail in California. I'll take California. All right, so a little over a quarter of the way in. Still feeling good. Still trying to hold back a little bit. There's no such thing as banking time in an ultra. You can't go out fast and kind of limp in, because sometimes your mind will play tricks on you and tell you that you can't keep going. So if you go out too fast, inevitably you're gonna crash. and possibly not make it to the end. Hi guys.
Hey, hey.
Hey.
Oh, I was gonna video bomb it, but
Yeah. Hey. Hi. Where are you guys from?
Southern California.
All right.
Are you Colorado?
Yeah.
You representing, girl.
Yeah. Can you tell? I'm Colorado gear. Just had some more peanut butter and jelly sandwich and watermelon. Food of the gods. Had a shot of pickle juice and some more Coke. That sounds all disgusting when you think about it, but in an ultra, it makes sense. So, I feel like I have peanut butter and jelly sandwich on my face. Anyways, I'll check in with you guys again in a little bit. All right, 28-mile check-in, 6 hours, 23 minutes. Not really sure if I'm ahead of schedule or what. Somehow I lost my loop card. I had made out for myself, but just running by feeling. Still holding back a little bit. So being a back of the packer, what that means is I try not to breathe heavy. So that means walking any hills. This course is 100% runnable, so you have to, find the little hills and make yourself walk them, or every so often tell yourself you're gonna walk. Doing these videos helps me with that. I have to slow down so I can hold the camera and talk. It's warming up, but I don't feel stressed at all like I did last year about the heat. Actually feels pretty good for the most part. Wearing plenty of sunscreen this year. That kind of, I think that stressed me out a little bit last year. Feeling like I was getting sunburned. I don't think I did, but just that feeling. What else? Yeah, just running my race and still trying to calm the nerves a little bit. Hopefully after this lap I can just settle in and not have to hold myself back anymore. Just kind of totally run by feeling. So yeah, 100 miles. There's nothing special about me that makes me able to do this. I just keep going. I'm not an elite athlete. I don't have this insane athletic ability that some people have, but I do have the ability to not give up, to push through whatever it is I'm feeling for the most part. You just kind of analyze, things will come up and hurt. Well, you have to just, is it pain or is it an injury? If it's an injury, probably evaluate that a little further. If it's just pain, keep going, see what it does. Sometimes it goes away, like that little problem I had with my left knee earlier. It's totally gone. It worked itself out. So pain isn't necessarily a reason to give up. Being tired is not a reason to give up. A lot of times you're just going too fast. You can slow down and keep going. A lot of times all you have to do is just eat a little bit. You'll feel so much better. So yeah, being tired is never a reason to stop. Yeah, having a great time out here. Loving it. All right, check in with you guys in a little bit. All right, mile 30 check-in, 6 hours, 53 minutes. I found my loop card. Christy put it in my pocket. So I'm ahead of schedule still. Still feeling good. I'm in the heat of the day. It's probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I think. And I have, about a mile to go to the Jackass Junction aid station. So it always gives you something to look forward to, the aid stations. You get kind of re-energized by the volunteers' energy. What else? Yeah, still feeling good. I finally feel like I have to pee, so this will be the second time in 7 hours. Should probably drink a little bit more. Hands are a little swollen, not too bad. I'll be sure and take in some salt here at the next aid station. Yeah, I feel like Dumbo. I'm sure I look ridiculous, but man, this really helps cool things off. Just keeping the sun off of my face and shoulders. Yeah, feeling good. Nothing's really popped up yet. No problems. Keep waiting for that to happen. It usually does, so it's quite pleasant that it hasn't yet. Already had a runner down back there, kind of babbling, not making much sense. There's about 5 people that stayed with them. We've already called for medical to come get him, so yeah, they should be on their way. This heat catches people by surprise. Alrighty, here I am again. Mile 32. Man, I gotta tell you, these miles are just ticking away today. It's amazing. 7 hours, 23 minutes. I think I'm about 30 minutes ahead of my predicted schedule. So I went ahead and texted Christy to let her know she's in town right now, hopefully getting a haircut, pedicure, you know, some pampering time before she comes and paces me my last lap in the middle of the night, early morning. Still feeling good. I blew through the last aid station. There were a ton of bees. I just don't like bees. So just grabbed some Coke, some pickle juice, and wet my towel again and took off. Other than the one guy laid out on the side of the trail, I haven't seen anybody else really struggling out here today, so that's good. Well, I mean, we're all struggling, but nobody laying on the side of the trail struggling. In another mile, I will be about a third of the way through, so my next check-in, I'll be just over a third of the way through, and I still feel good. I got some weird thing going on in my right foot. Almost feels like it might be a cramp on the pinky toe side. I'm not sure. It's not too painful, just annoying. I imagine it'll just work itself out. Just keep going. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. There's just a teensy bit of a breeze, and not too shabby. All right, mile 34 check-in, 7 hours, 53 minutes. Certainly warm out here. This is the, for this race, the long stretch between the two aid stations. Still feeling okay. Definitely feels like 34 miles. I am over a third of the way done and still feeling good. I think by this time I was hurting quite a bit last year from the heat, so certainly doing a better job of staying cool this time. This is the hottest lap, so all I gotta do is finish this one up, enjoy the next one, and suffer through the night like most of us do, and then dawn breaks a new day. I'll finish this thing up. Hey there, mile 36 check-in. Well, I'm a little late, mile 36 and a half. 8 hours, 21 minutes. Gonna talk about the roller coaster of emotions in ultras. There are very high highs, very low lows when running an ultra. I think I hit on it a little bit earlier. A lot of times all you do is just need to eat something. That's what I did around mile 35. I started feeling a little cranky. So I had one of those toasted marshmallow goos. Can't say enough about those this race. Not sure. I've never trained with goos, but and they say, you know, don't try anything new on race day, but it's what's working today, so I am gobbling those things up like there's no tomorrow. So thank you, Jamil, for providing those today. So yeah, very high highs, very low lows. You'll cycle through them multiple times. You gotta have the mental fortitude to to push through the lows. Just because you feel bad, you might feel pain, tired, cranky, don't want to do it anymore. Running ultras is about pushing through that. There is more strength and more fun on the other side of it if you can just get through it. A lot of people just stop when they start feeling bad. They're like, oh, okay, I'm feeling bad. It's not gonna feel any better, and it does. You just gotta push through it. So that's it for now. I'm still feeling pretty good. I'm not sure what's going on. I didn't train as much. I was injured this year, so I didn't train as much for this as I did last year, I feel. So maybe it's going vegan. Can't say enough good about that. I just feel so much better. Recovery times are less since I went vegan. So yeah, thanks plant-based foods, and thank you, Jamil, for the toasted marshmallow goose. Check in with you again. Well, hello there. Mile 41 and a half check-in. Getting ready to go across the tiny mat here at headquarters. Let's get some spectators. Encouraging signs there. Mile 43 check-in, just over 10 hours. A little irritated with myself. Came in through headquarters just under an hour ahead of schedule and just felt like I wasted a lot of time there. But it's okay. Still a long race. So 43 miles, yeah. 2/5 of the way done. A little over that. Picked up a lot more heavy equipment. I have a big ass charging stick, which is ginormous. Gonna go ahead and charge the GoPro and the earbuds, the Bluetooth earbuds, and my awesome Garmin Fenix 5X watch. Oh, I love this watch. Oh my God, I love this watch. I really like the multi-sport watches. Because you can wear them. I mean, it's the same watch for biking, swimming, running, supping. It's a big thing out here in Colorado. I don't know about the rest of the United States, but stand-up paddleboarding is really popular out here. Canoeing, golfing, stuff like that. So, unfortunately, I have to carry this big-ass charging stick so that you guys can get some quality entertainment. Not feeling too loopy yet, which is weird because usually, you know, heat brings on loopiness, but just a couple of scary encounters with stick snakes. That's about it so far. So far, so good. Picked up my headlamp. You could probably see I'll be getting back to headquarters after dark.
Well done.
Thanks. But I don't have the big headlamp out yet. Mile 45 check-in, 10 and a half hours into the race. Sun is starting to get lower in the sky. I'm behind this little mound of dirt right now. That's why it's so dark. But yeah, I'm about to go back out in the sun again. As you can see. Feeling pretty good. A little low right now, so I think I better crack open something and eat it. I got my head back on straight though after the last aid station. Just relaxing still, enjoying it. Hips are bothering me a little bit. Just getting tight. Not too bad yet. I already see people starting to run kind of stiff, kind of bent over to one side, favoring something, some kind of physical ailment. So yeah, it's going to be a long race for all of us. Moon is already up in the sky. It's about half full, so it should provide us with some light tonight. This little headlamp should get me back to the aid station, and then I will switch it out for my super duper NASA 1 billion watt lumen light. So I can see the coyotes that I heard all night last night, pretty much right outside where we were sleeping. Yeah, it's gorgeous out here. Big ass cactus. Beautiful Arizona Sonoran Desert. Alrighty, should be coming up on the aid station here in the next mile or so. I'll refuel and push on. Mile 47 check-in. Just over 11 hours. Got 11 hours 2 minutes. Feeling good. Just saw 2 more guys laid out on the side of the trail. Help's already on the way. Not sure what's going on. One looked nauseous. The other one looked like he was sleeping already. It's about 5 p.m. Sun's setting real low. Nice and cool. Feels great. So I'm over the first hurdle. For me, this race has 3 big hurdles. The first one is the second lap, which is the hottest lap. So made it through that, did really well. No nausea, stayed cool, played it smart. The second hurdle won't happen until lap 4, and that's the middle of the night lap. Hey there. You just want to sleep. It doesn't matter if you work nights or not. Well, it doesn't matter for me if I work nights or not, because last year I still struggled with the 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. time slot. You just want to take a nap, and I'm not fast enough to stop and take a nap, so I got to keep moving through the whole race. And then the last hurdle, of course, is the last lap, because you're tired, your feet hurt, you just want to slow down. And it's not that I have a problem finishing, it's that I have a problem continuing to push myself that last lap. I'm like, oh, I got plenty of time, I can just walk this whole last lap and it'll be much more enjoyable. So this year I plan on pushing it all the way to the end, see what we get, hoping for a PR. Still ahead of schedule. Lost my damn loop card again. I think back when I pulled my phone out to take a picture of Sage Kennedy at the last aid station. He's there volunteering. Great guy. What other sport can you see the pros, volunteering their time, helping us guys out? Sure you don't see Dale Earnhardt Jr. working the pit crew, his off season, or when he's not racing. What else? There's something else. Oh, so I've been thinking about my trail name. My babe named me Jedi because she says I'm so focused. When I'm running, I just laser focus. So I think that's what she said. Anyway, she nicknamed me Jedi. So now all these guys say all these Star Wars references to me. I got no idea what he's talking about, any of them. So I gotta change my trail name. Trying to get Christy to do that for me. I don't know if she's gonna do it or not, but she was actually eyewitness yesterday during check-in. Some guy's like, I'm gonna be dressed up as something tomorrow, and I had no idea what he was talking about. Evidently it's a Star Wars reference. Any hoozles, I need another trail nickname. This is not working. Feeling good, sun's setting. This is a nice breeze.
Hello!
Hey, where are you from?
Flagstaff.
Nice, hey guys.
All right.
Looking strong. Those Flagstaff boys are crazy. So yeah, looking good, sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy this lap. This is a nice lap for me, at least. Jackass Junction is next. I got a ways to go, but I just get so excited because it's like a big disco party. It's like blow up dolls, and there's no telling what all they're gonna have there. It's crazy. I so look forward to it in the middle of the night. So I'll be sure and have the GoPro rolling for you guys so you can see it. So freaking funny. I love it. I was so surprised my first year coming out here seeing that aid station. They really know how to party. All right, so I'm gonna shut her down and keep pressing on.
A 49-mile check-in, I think. Yeah, 49. Feeling good. Still making my way to Jackass Junction. Kind of rethinking all the electronics, whether or not this charge stick is charging my watch while it's working. But brought a backup watch if I need to shut this one off to charge it for the final lap. No biggie. I was hoping to do it all with one watch, but no biggie. I do have a backup. Not stressing. Learned a lot from last year's fiasco. Hey guys. Yeah, just relaxing, having a good time. Still feeling decent. Almost halfway there, actually. 49 miles in. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, I guess that's it for now. Check in with you later. Mile 50 check-in. I think it's actually 50.5. Any hoozles. Halfway there. And it's nice and cool and feeling good. Should be getting to the aid station here shortly. But yeah, Grace is going great so far. I will check in later. Actually, it'll probably be a while because it's about to get dark, so I may just not take the GoPro the middle of the night lap, since you can't really see anything because it gets pitch black out here. 54-mile check-in. It's dark. That's how dark it is. There's the moon up there. That's about it. Definitely starting to feel the race. Hips are sore. Right foot is sore. I'm not sure what that's about. But I did change shoes the last time I was in headquarters, thinking maybe that might help. But you know, it's 54 miles. Something's bound to start hurting. I am making my way to, I think it's Coyote Camp aid station. I got a ways to go though, so I'm just chillaxing. It's still quite warm out here. Jackass Junction wasn't quite hopping yet, so next time through should be a big old party. So yeah, other than a few aches and pains, a little bit of nausea too. So I'm chewing on my mint gum. That helps. Honestly, I think it's just too much sugar, you know, all the goos and sodas and whatnot. I've been cramming down my throat. So yeah, a little early in the race, but you know, if you do these longer races where you're out overnight or even late into the night, good rule of thumb is to brush your teeth. That helps with the nausea. It helps kind of reset the pH in your mouth, or that's what my friend Lori taught me. It seems to work. So I just buy those little disposable little toothy brushes that you can get at the dollar store, with the built-in little knob of toothpaste in there. I just bring those, take it out with me. Checked in with Christy. She's doing well. She knows about what time to expect me coming back in. Yeah, still way ahead of schedule. Well, not way ahead. I'm still
about an hour ahead of schedule, so it'll definitely be a PR for me. She's worried about pacing me my final lap because I'm going quite a bit faster than I had anticipated, but she doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to do that final lap with her. That's more important to me, you know. So what if I come in a little bit later? It's important for me to spend that time with her and to encourage her in her ultra running. So that's for you, babe. Anyways, I will check in with you guys later.
I continued running throughout the night, attempting to stick as closely to my plan as possible. Upon arrival to headquarters for my final lap, it was apparent that I was still running faster than my anticipated pace, so Christy made the decision not to pace me my final lap, for fear she would slow me down. I arrived at the finish line in 25 hours, 26 minutes, 2.5 hours ahead of my goal, and over 3.5 hours faster than last year.